haven't y'all tried Miracle Food yet?
Miracle food.
Mega food.
Miracle Foods.
Miracle food.
Miracle food.
Miracle food.
Miracle food.
Miracle Food.
Please support your Black businesses and support your health. This is a tool to genuinely heal people. It's through the roof. I feel like I'm low-key levitating in this bitch. This should be in your cabinet.
When you guys were starting Video Music Box, you and Lionel C. Martin, did you guys realize that you would be pioneers of the game? Like when you talk about pulling up on act or music acts, rap and hip hop artists, R&B artists now, and getting drops, getting shout outs, pulling up and doing interviews and not really being seen, but just letting the microphone be there, and then eventually going in and doing innovative stuff that we're still doing to this day, and now people making millions of dollars doing in the privacy of their own home. Did you guys know at the time that you were just changing the game and how media was even being done?
I think when we first started, we knew that it was important to change the way Black media looked like. And that's the way I was looking at it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, because the only time I ever saw a Black person like doing interviews like or anything like we're doing right now was on the news. You know, it was like, okay, there was maybe one person that was on the news, that one Black woman or that one Black man. And you were like, well, at least they got one. Some channels didn't have no, like CBS never had no Black people on there. Like, this was funny to me when I watched CBS, but they never had no Black people. But this is back in the day. But I think for me, we wanted to change the way, especially with young Black men, how we looked on TV. We wanted to have them talking in a positive way, you know, about what they were doing. Because many guys I knew, they were entrepreneurs. They was, you know, making clothes. They was producers. They might have had DJ crews that were going around doing weddings and things for people, you know, whatever it was. It was positive, but you never saw that side of the hood. You only seen the Black person getting punched down in the car, you know, after they, whatever crime they, you know, allegedly committed. And so we wanted to change that look.
Right. So take us to Nas. You said Nas, he contacts you and you're very surprised that he contacts you to direct Video Music Box documentary.
Well, Nas comes into play where we already were working on this documentary. I've been working on this for like 5 years. I go to Mass Appeal with a brother named Sasha Jenkins, who's directed a bunch of stuff at Mass Appeal. He did the Wu-Tang documentary. He did Fresh Dressed, a joint on the LA riots he did. And I'm like, yo, and I've helped him out on all of his documentaries. And I said, yo, Sasha, you know, like I'm trying to get this thing done. You know, we moved around a couple of different places. We end up at Showtime, and he's like, look, man, I'm going in. Nas is a partner with Mass Appeal. So Nas comes into the meeting. He pitches the idea. They don't know what Showtime's going to like, you know, because you don't know. And the guy at Showtime goes, man, I grew up watching Video Music Box. I'd love to see what that looks like.
Wow.
And so it was random, you know, like they didn't know that the guy was going to say that. Big up to Vinny. And so, you know, they hit me back like, yo, the Video Music Box one is the only one that they really liked. You know, they definitely with that one. And so I was like, okay. And so at this point, Nas is executive producer. So then we get the deal done. We're going to shoot it. And then Nas comes in and goes, I think I want to direct, or we want Nas to direct this because, well, Nas wants to direct this. And I was like, okay. But when does Nas have time to do that? Like, I don't understand. Nas is Nas, you know, like it's and then we're gonna get on the phone. Nas is like, yo, bro. And I remember these words clearly. He said, I'm gonna take care of this. I want to make sure we get this right. And literally, every time I say that, I get emotional because I remember this is Nas.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like he's my little bro, but he's a big deal, you know? And I'm like, I said, yo, Nas, Joe, don't play with me, bro. Don't play with me. And so, and that was it. And once, you know why? Because I knew that I was going to be all right because he understood what the place was where we came from. he knows those dark spaces. You know, hip hop wasn't always about making money. It was always about the hustle and the grind. It still is about the hustle and the grind. You could literally come from nothing, get into hip hop, and then create something for your family and whatever. So he knows that. And so I said, all right, let's ride out. And that was it.
I think it's a perfect time to kind of segue into what I want to talk about as far as something we discuss a lot on this platform, and that's the current state of hip hop and some of the roots and the reasonings as to why we see some of the things that we see.
Show to introduce the show. When I sent this to Sam, asked, oh God, that nigga said, oh God, you the man, Cass. I spit white like a clan mask, and I'm a hustler. I could stand out on the beach and sell sandbags. Some things can't last, but this ain't just a podcast. This is Sam Ant and oh God, Cass. Hip hop uncensored is the vibe, so subscribe. Hip hop uncensored is the vibe, so subscribe. Oh God, driving Sam Ant riding passenger side, and you heard it out the mouth of the greatest rapper alive. Hip hop uncensored is the vibe, so subscribe. Hip hop uncensored is the vibe, so subscribe. Oh God, driving Sam Ant riding passenger side, and you heard it out the mouth of the greatest rapper alive. Go gang.